This is the second in a series of videos on AstroShelf. This video focuses on AstroService, a REST API that allows programmatic access to the AstroShelf database. With AstroService, users can write scripts that search for objects, search for annotations, add annotations, get user information, and more. Documentation for the API is available at astro.cs.pit.edu:21003/doc. On the documentation page for the API, we list all of the endpoints available. The endpoints are grouped into three categories: annotations, objects, and users. Clicking on any endpoint reveals its list of possible query parameters, as well as the expected contents of a response. On each endpoint, there is also a link to sample code. Clicking on the link will download a sample code file. Let's take a look at the downloaded sample code. All of the sample programs available consist of two parts: logging in and then contacting the desired endpoint. Let's go back to the documentation to see how this works. There is a listing for /user/login at the bottom, but the code used for logging in is also at the top of the documentation. To use the /login endpoint, you submit your AstroShelf username and password in a basic authentication header. Our sample files use Python and the requests library to contact the API, but you can use any other language and any other HTTP library. After submitting valid credentials via basic auth, the API response will contain a JSON web token. This token is a login token that must be passed to authenticate requests to any other endpoint. Let's go back to the get annotation code and see how this works. The login token should be extracted from the API response and then put in the xAccess token header of the GET request. This script that we downloaded is for getting an annotation by its identifier. The script already has a valid annotation ID in it, but we could have also gotten the ID from a prior search of annotations. To run this code, you'll need to have Python installed, and we recommend using the latest version of Python. At the command line, simply type Python and then the file name, in this case getanno.py, and hit enter to run the script. Our sample code will just print out the results, but you can use the results to inform other queries or for anything else. Thanks for watching this video on AstroService. If you have any questions or comments, visit astro.cs.pit.edu/astroshelfb3 and click on Credits for current contact information.